what's your top tips for joining up data, creativity and tech?
That's an interesting question, because I think you get influences and different dimensions from each of those. Each area is different. So the tech stuff, quite often that's being worked on outside marketing. So you'll see things happening in different fields that you'll be able to pick up as a creative, and you'll see there's an essence of something there that I can take back into the creative department and use as a bit of inspiration. So some of the things that we saw today, for example, they're not happening yet from a marketing point of view, but you can see that they'll be usable. So particularly around health and wellness, for example, if you're a health insurance provider, some of those apps and so on that some of the guys talked about, you can bring them into a kind of marketing context. There'll be lots of creative tunes you can play on them. From the data point of view, it's really interesting from a creative perspective, because you start to unearth insights that you wouldn't get from a kind of traditional planning point of view. So rather than rely on an intuition and kind of gut feel, you've got numbers that you can use as kind of language, and you'll get completely different tangents that you can start from and ideate on. So that's kind of how I see that working.
In terms of data becoming something that most creatives will rise at, how do you think we can get creatives to actually pay a bit of attention?
I think that's about how data's used. So if you think of it as numbers, it does sound boring. But if you think about it as human truth, then that's absolutely what creatives crave always. You want to know why people do particular things, and then that gives you the insight to play on when you think about a creative execution. And that's what data really does. And so numbers become a fantastic alphabet, in that context.